I am Goose.
I'm Logan.
And we're at Mexicali.
Yeah.
So we are in the corner of R and 18th Street, right at catty corner from another place we did a video called Sancho's Tacos.
Yes.
Had to switch cameras because apparently I thought I had enough room on my card and it didn't.
Nope.
So it just shut right down. So anyway, but we are here at Mexicali Mexican Food with one of the most iconic signs ever.
Yeah, what you saw in the
opening
shot to the video.
Mexicali is quite possibly one of the few icon restaurants that we still haven't hit yet. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna come on inside, enjoy a nice lunch, and we'll talk about some things and enjoy some food. So
let's go.
Let's go. So Logan and I are sitting down, checking out the menu. We got our chips and salsa and our ice water. He was telling me that the font on these. The font on here looks eerily like the Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion font.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's going to say, "Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion."
Yeah. So let's go through the menu real quick. Some appetizers, quesadillas, taquitos, some guacamole dip. Remember, we want to make sure that if we get the guacamole dip, it's going to cost us $10.25. Logan is rolling his eyes. He's like,
yeah, I remember a couple years back, we did a video at another Mexican restaurant here in Bakersfield called La Costa, over on the corner of Chester and 34th.
Good food.
But the waiter comes along and he says, "Would you guys like to try some fresh guacamole?" And we're like, "Sure," because I figured, the chips and salsa are free, so I figured maybe they're gonna get guacamole also for free. Little did I know that it actually cost $17 until I saw the check at the end of the meal. $17 for guacamole? What?
Well, it was dusted with pixie dust, and
hey, it was very good guacamole, but if it cost $17, please let me know before I order.
Yeah. We got some sopas, some ensaladas, some salads, some platos grandes, which means big plates. Tacos, enchiladas, and tamales, 2 burritos, 2 tacos, some platos chicos, which is just basically singular, first one of the stuff. Some the especiales de la casa, which are house specials. Yeah. Omelets, burritos, chimichangas, enchiladas. Some tostadas are over here. Some platos típicos, which I'm thinking are like typical plates. I guess is what it is. Carne asada, pollo fritos. This is a pretty big menu. And the crazy part is this is the first time we've ever been here.
Yes.
So we're still trying to gather it. The first thing Logan said is, "My God, the decor looks so great."
It's cool.
It is really cool. But a la cartes, the typical, tacos, burritos, enchiladas. They have some postres, which is with your desserts, ice cream or sherbet, buñuelo, flan, chocolate mousse. They have the alcohol menu back here with wines, and the back here is more wine. So I think we're gonna have a hard time trying to figure out what we're gonna eat. So
yeah, it's gonna take a couple minutes.
Yeah. So we just ordered our food.
Yep.
And Logan had a big trip this last year. He went to Thailand.
Yeah, about a month ago, I went to Thailand on a mission trip with Resurrection Church. That is our home church.
Yep.
And we went to visit Cecil Ramos. He is a missionary who was originally from here in East Bakersfield, and he's been living in Thailand, serving as a missionary for the past 12 years. And so he was hosting the Southeast Asian Anabaptist retreat, and our team from Resurrection Church was asked to go to Thailand to host a youth program so that the missionary family's children would have something to do while the parents attended the conference. So while there, we got to meet missionary families from Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Kyrgyzstan. I think there was some from India, and then probably other countries that I can't remember.
Right.
And so for the first week, we were hosting that youth conference, and it was in Cha Am, Thailand. So it took very long to get there.
How long was your flight?
So we left Bakersfield on April 10th at 7 p.m. Drove down to LAX. I think we got there about like 9:30ish.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And after checking in with EVA Airlines, which is who we flew with, around just after midnight, we ended up boarding our flight, which was 14 and a half hours. We flew from LAX to Taipei, Taiwan, where we had a short 2-hour layover, after which we boarded a 3-hour, 45-minute flight from Taipei to Bangkok. And from Bangkok, we got picked up at the airport by Cecil Ramos and I think one of his church congregants, and we drove from Bangkok to Cha Am, which took about another 2.5 hours. And so when we left Bakersfield, it was April 10th, 7 p.m. We got to Cha Am at the Hotel Asia on April 12th at 4:30 p.m. So it was almost 2 whole days of traveling to get there. And so we were at the Southeast Asian Anabaptist retreat at the Hotel Asia for about the first 4 days we were there. And then after that, we went from Cha Am to Chonburi, which is where the Ramoses live. They have a farm there. And so we went from Cha Am to Chonburi, which was a fun trip because we got to pass through Bangkok and visited the Bangkok Mall. Mm-hmm. And then when we were in Chonburi, we were mostly just hanging out with the Ramoses for a few days, doing some work on their farm. Got to go to their house church for a Good Friday service. Helped lead games for the Ramoses youth group they have at their church. And then we left on Easter Sunday at about 1 in the morning. And we got back to LAX about 7:30 in the morning.
Oh.
So we traveled, because the flight back, it was 3 hours, 45 minutes from Bangkok to Taipei.
Okay.
And then from Taipei to Bangkok, or Taipei to LAX, it was 12 hours this time. So it was a little shorter than the flight on the way out. And then after we landed at LAX, we had to go back through customs because we were re-entering the United States. And then we got picked up and drove all the way back to Bakersfield and made it back just in time for Easter Sunday service. So we celebrated Good Friday in Thailand and celebrated Easter in Bakersfield, California. So it was a very spiritually fulfilling trip, realizing how much of the world is truly out there, realizing what it means to be on the mission field and sacrificing your comfort for the sake of spreading the gospel of Christ. And seeing how Jesus' love is far greater than just America, because, as an American Christian, that has often been the extent of Christianity, in my opinion. Oh, it's just America. But meeting Christians in Thailand and hearing worship in Thai was a very beautiful experience, and that was probably my favorite moment while we were there.
Yeah, I asked you if you gotten any good footage, and you're like, I was too busy to get any kind of good footage.
Oh yeah, I got a whole lot of pictures of the landscapes, the people, the stuff we were doing.
Which are they're all on your Instagram. So what's the Instagram?
I got a handful of the pictures on my Instagram. It's logan.patrick.scott. Yes, that is my name. It's a very clever username that I have. But if you go to my Instagram, I have a post all about our trip, why we went, what we did while we were over there, and a set of 20 pictures that I took during the trip. And again, that is only a small portion of all the pictures I took while we were over there, because Thailand is an incredibly beautiful country, and I was just in awe the entire time.
Last thing, tell me about the crazy truck trip you took while sitting in the back of the truck.
Oh yeah, so when we were in Chonburi, one of the ways we got around was just riding in the back of Cecil Ramos' truck. So there was 4 of us on our team. We would just ride around in the bed of his truck. No seatbelts, no nothing. We're just sitting back there.
Like God intended.
Yeah, just riding around Thailand in the back of a truck. But what was even crazier is the dates of our trip, April 10th through 20th, they aligned with the Thai New Year, which is celebrated from April 13th through the 15th or 16th, I believe. And they celebrate with the Songkran Water Festival, where pretty much the entire country engages in a communal water fight for a few days. So, especially anytime we left the Hotel Asia, when it was, in the evening, we would walk down the street and get soaked. But the funnier part was on April 19th, it was our last full day in Thailand. We went to the Ramos's farm, and then Cecil had to go get more chicken feed, so he left us on the farm by ourselves for a bit. Then he came back and said he could not go get chicken feed because the main road in his area was blocked off because people were still celebrating Songkran. And he asked us if we wanted to ride through the little street parade they were having to celebrate Songkran. So we did. So now there are 8 of us all standing in the back of Cecil Ramos' truck going through this parade that we ended up being in the parade for about 90 minutes at least, throwing water at other people, getting water thrown at us. The only dangerous part is for Songkran, some people like to use really cold water, and so they'll put ice in their water. They'll scoop up a bowl of water, not double check that there's any ice in there before they throw the water. So I ended up getting hit in the head with a piece of ice during that little Songkran parade. Got a little cut on my forehead, probably around like this area.
I can't see because your hair.
It's healed up now, of course, because it was really tiny cut. But yeah, super awesome experience, spiritually rewarding, and just being in awe of God's creation and being blessed with the opportunity to go to another country was truly an incredible experience.
Going back?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I cannot wait till I get to go back to Thailand. I love it.
All right, so we got our food. I got what is called an Esther's Special, which has the chili relleno with cheese and some jalapenos on top of it, and I have a chili verde taco, hard taco, with a little bit, I don't know if that's a salad or if it's just fixins. Logan over here looks like he got, what is it called?
I think it was called the carne con chili Colorado.
Okay.
Cubed pork in this red sauce right here.
Yeah.
Along with rice and beans.
And we're getting some more chips and salsa, but this looks really good. It's time for us to dig in.
Yep.
All right, so had a couple bites from my chili relleno. Realized I forgot to tell you it has ground beef on it also, which is really good. It's really good so far. I took a bite of the taco, the chili verde taco. It's really good. You really taste the chili verde in that. Logan over here made himself his own taco.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I guess he realized he just got some tortillas.
Yeah, they said they gave me some tortillas to go with it for the cubed pork. So I figured I'd put some rice and beans and then a couple pieces of the pork inside the tortilla. Made a little taco.
How is it?
It's good.
That's good. All right, let's get back to eating. Wanted to give you a close-up of this chili verde and this taco. Oh my God, it's so good. It is really good. I normally don't get chili verde tacos. I normally get like chili verde burritos or like stuff, you know, other stuff like that. Chili verde chicken, which sounds weird, you know, but never in a taco. This is really good. How's your pork?
It is delicious. Nice and tender. The sauce is really, it's not a spicy sauce, it's more like a savory sauce, which is nice. And the rice and beans are good.
All around?
Very good.
Very good?
Very good.
All right. I've got this almost done. I mean, that taco was so good, I couldn't keep my hands off of it. And this chili relleno was the same way. It's going to be gone. Probably just about a minute or so. Still going to eat more of the chips and salsa, but man, this is good. And the Esther's Special was like, this was like an item that was like down near the bottom of the page. And I just happened to glance on it and see what it was, and it was, oh my God, this is so good. I'm full. You got that face coming.
I think I'm pretty much full, and I still got a little bit of the food left.
Yep.
Because everything's been really filling.
This is
It's been
really
absolutely delicious.
Yeah. This is really good.
The carne con chili Colorado. It's kind of like just chili verde, but with a different sauce.
Okay.
Like I said, this sauce isn't spicy at all. It's very savory.
Yeah.
It's very, very delicious. I'm going to
Coma mode.
I'm going to nap time.
Food comas. Here I come.
Yes.
So we walked out of Mexicali.
It was delicious.
Oh.
I
it
can
is
definitely
full.
understand why this place has such a positive reputation,
Yeah.
because it is a institution here in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
It's one of, if not the most popular Mexican restaurants in the whole town. It's been around for, I don't even know how long. It's just been here forever.
It's been here. I mean, I think it's been here as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
But this was our first time eating here,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was a crime. And everybody kept saying you need to go to Mexicali for Mexican food. And I said, well, time for us to do it.
Yep.
And yeah, you can't miss it. It's a giant cactus.
Giant
on the
cactus
corner
sign
of
that says very clearly
Mexicali
Mexican food.
on the corner of 18th and R.
Yep.
Again, like I said, it's like catty corner to Sancho's Tacos, which we did about a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year ago. So, but there is a one. I think the only two things I got to say about Mexicali is that one, parking is very limited.
Yeah, it's got a pretty small parking lot, especially for how popular the restaurant is.
So,
and that's another thing, is since it is so popular, it's probably going to be very packed no matter what time you come.
Yeah. So be prepared if you have to park on the street. And this was, I think, a little more than what we usually spend as far as, because with tip and all together, it came to a little about $53. So I mean, if you're on a budget, I mean,
if you're on a budget, go to Los Tacos over on Olive Drive. That place, cheap, delicious Mexican food. Yeah, that's the best budget option for Mexican food here in Bakersfield. But if you got a little more, Mexicali is a great choice.
If it's in your budget, Mexicali is a really good place to come and eat. I just wanted to say that it's not. The food is great. It's just we spent a little more than what we usually spend when we go out to some of these restaurants. And the only other restaurant that's on our board that's more of an institution here is Casey's Steakhouse, and they're even more expensive than Mexicali. So we're really trying to save up to be able to go to Casey's in the near future. But the food here was great. The service was fantastic. Luis did a great job, and I mean, it is really popular. We know why it's popular, and yeah, you got to come.
Yeah.
But Logan, if they want to check us out anywhere else, where would they go?
Go to the description of this video and click Linktree/Travel by Nature, spelled the same way as the channel handle, and the number 8TURE. There you'll find the links to our social media pages, our merch store, our get to know you, pretty much anything you want for Travel by Nature will be on Linktree.
Our Instagram, our TikTok, our Twitter page, everything you want to know about Travel by Nature it's there.
Yep.
And if they want to help out the channel,
you can. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video out to your friends.
Share it out to your friends and leave us a comment. It makes us smile. But from here at Mexicali Mexican Food Restaurant on the corner of 18th and R right near downtown Bakersfield, I am Goose.
I'm Logan.
And we're at Travel by Nature. Thank you so much for watching.